Hi guys. So today I'm going to be working on the Mini. We're going to be adding some bonnet stripes to my 2016 Mini Cooper John Cooper Works. Well, at least hopefully. So I've had these for a while. I honestly haven't even opened them yet. They came from eBay, an eBay listing. They shipped out of California. They've been here for a couple of weeks, but I've been really busy with a lot of things, so I haven't gotten around to getting them installed. So let's see what we've got here. These came from orangeconnects.com. So eBay. I'll post a link to the actual auction, but here we go. So these are stripes for the Mini Cooper John Cooper Works. Well, really for any F56 chassis. It looks like there's a little sticker here to kind of keep these shut. And then let's unroll them. Alright. So I think we need to have something here to stretch this out. So as you can see, these stripes are an OEM style. The factory ones have a black center and they have a white edge usually, or a red edge depending on which car it is. I think that this is going to go really well with the color scheme here. We've got a lot of black accents, black with red, black with red, black with red, red roof, red mirrors, black with red on the scuttle plates. So these are bonnet stripes. They're going to be here and here. And we're going to let them sit out like this for a little while to kind of get flattened out. And then we'll work on getting these installed. All right. So because this is an aftermarket kit, I'm kind of going to have to figure out where it's going to go. They gave me a bunch of extra, which is cool. So I think what I want to do is I want to split the bottom in between these two pieces and then position the top like that. So what I'm going to have to do is measure a distance from here to the edge and a distance from here to the edge so that I can do the same thing on that side. So to start off, let's kind of see where we're going to land. This is obviously big, which is kind of nice. So, you know, on the bright side, I'm going to have a little bit of extra. So let me peel this back. And one thing I'm unsure about, this has like a black stripe and two red stripes, and I don't know how they're all going to lay because they're like next to each other but not attached on this sheet. And because they were rolled up in the packaging, they kind of have little bubbles on them, and those little bubbles don't match. So I just used the spare sprayer that I have here, and I kind of I'm spraying. This is a mix of water, and I'm using hand soap. Baby shampoo works really well. You want a very, very small amount of soap because otherwise you're going to have trouble getting it to stick. But this amount is going to allow me, and even this is still barely slippery, but this is going to allow me to reposition it, figure out where I want to be. I might want to add a little bit of soap for the next one. Oops. So I think that I want to be pretty much right there. So to add some more water, You can kind of never have too much water because you're going to squeegee it out. So what I'm going to do is well, this is going to be fun. Okay. I'm going to have to remove this backing because this clear coating isn't laying flat on the sticker. So because of that, I can't put it on through the coating. So let's just do part of it. And I'm going to have to kind of position these reds against the black along the way. I'm using this, it's kind of a vinyl applicator. These are cuttable to different lengths. I used to use it when I tinted years ago. What I'm kind of going to do is make my black one lay flat, push all the water and bubbles and everything out from under that, and then from there I'll work on these red ones to make them fit because they're separate. And what I'm finding is I have a lump in the red, but that lump in the red doesn't line up to the lump in the black. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this against the paint. And when you're doing this, you want a sharp knife, and you want to work it at a steep angle, kind of parallel to the hood, parallel to the body, rather. And obviously, if you've got an overhang like I have, where the bottom hangs, that side's going to be easier to cut, so that's why I'm kind of starting here first. Because the worst case scenario, if I screw this up, I've got some slack down there and I can slide it up a touch. So at this point, just give it a little bit more water so it doesn't dry out on me. And I'm gonna start pushing it out. So now we're going to get the heat gun. We're just going to kind of dry this as we get it to stick. Try to get some of these bubbles and things out of it. Okay, so now we're going to come down to this edge. We're going to peel this back just a little bit, and we're going to cut this edge off. Again, we're going to do this by hand to try to match the body as good as possible. Again, we want to be slightly back from that front edge to try to make it stay on the car. With this one, I think that we could potentially have wrapped it under the hood, but this is more the style. Cut that back just because it's a little harder to see. Our stripe has been installed. All right, camera went dead. So here we are, finished product. Really all you missed was I trimmed this edge, finished squeegeeing it out, but looks good. They match. You know, I wasn't 100% sure. I wanted to put them on, kind of went back and forth on this, but I think that they look really good. I'm gonna let them dry for, you know, a couple of hours, and then I might go wash the car again because the baby soap mix has tap water in it. So there's like, I'm getting little spots and stuff here and there, but looks good. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.